Hello beautiful dancers, this is Joana Saahirah with another video inspired by dancers from all over the world. This one is about being enough or feeling that you're enough and getting comfortable with being instead of doing. This is clearly connected to something that I've wrote about many times, including in my book, The Secrets of Egypt, Dance Life and Beyond. Find information about the book in the description box below this video. And it's a subject that keeps coming up in everything that I do and everything that I observe in the Egyptian dance field in Egypt and in the Western world. Dancers are so hysterical about moving and doing and running, and the ability to stop, to pause, to breathe, to be in silence has practically disappeared. This is not good news. First, because Egyptian dance needs breathing spaces. Egyptian music, the good Egyptian music, is filled with breathing spaces. Spaces for feeling, spaces for tarab, spaces for grounding yourself, spaces for experiencing the moment and the music and the silence, spaces for allowing the music to invade you and to affect you emotionally. So the good Egyptian music is filled with those silences, it's filled with stillness. But what we do, generally speaking, is we run through those pauses and we believe that if we stop, the dance stops and it gets boring. It like nothing is happening if you're not moving 1,000% all the time. And by moving, I mean physical movement. And this is one misconception about dance. Dance is not only about what you physically move. It's not about only dance and steps. It's about energy. It's about magnetism. It's about feeling. It's about projecting what you feel with or without physical manifestation, with or without physical movement. So the concept of dance as a physical activity, as a purely physical activity, has to be cleaned. Okay, you have to understand that dance is more than physical activity. That would be sports, and even sports have other dimensions, that are not purely physical. So understand that when you stop and when you breathe and when you take the music in and when you slow down or go for a complete pause, a complete moment of stillness, although you're not moving physically, you are being present. You are exhaling, you are emanating emotion, you are experiencing the dance, experiencing the moment. And in order for this to be possible, you have to believe that you are enough. This is the biggest problem to this plague of doing that you can see in Egyptian dance and in everything, not only in Egyptian dance. It's very general, and you can see it in all areas of life nowadays. You have to believe that you are enough. Your presence is enough. Your existence is enough. Your energy, that dancer there in silence or in a complete moment of stillness, is enough. If you believe you don't have anything interesting in you to emanate, if you believe there is no life, there is no character, there is no soul, there is no heart to share, this will be practically impossible. So before you even consider, where should I stop in a dance piece? How long should I stop? Or how should I stop? You have to consider, if you believe you are enough as a person, if you believe that you are an interesting human being, if you believe that your existence without doing, without this productivity exterior, is enough to fill the void that most of us feel when we stop. This kind of anxiety. I should be doing something. This is time. This is getting boring. Ask yourself, am I enough? Do I feel my presence is enough? Do I feel that I have to prove myself all the time by doing things, by showing off skills, by showing my information, my preparation, my talents, the things I know, And this is something very common in beginner dancers or dancers that never mature. This belief that in order to be a great dancer, you have to do 1,000 movements and to prove that you know a lot. This is a beginner's mind. This is not an advanced dancer's mind. Advanced dancers know that simplicity can be the highest form of sophistication, you know. Sometimes you create a very simple dance piece with minimal movements that is more rich and it's more artistically powerful, and it's more impactful than a choreography filled with movements that mean nothing. So also you have to consider quantity is not quality. And this is, I repeat, something very common in beginner dancers or professional dancers who have never developed beyond the beginner's mindset. Okay? So first, quantity is not quality. Second, in order to give sense to the movement, physical movement, action, you have to stop. Third, Egyptian music and dance demand that you stop. They demand breathing spaces. They demand those stillness spots where you are just being, where you are just experiencing instead of doing, okay? And last but not least, I'm gonna say it one more time. You gotta believe you are enough. If you think you're not a very interesting person, you will not stop. You will keep running in the mouse wheel. You will keep doing things independently of how much sense those things make to you, you know, and you will literally burn out doing something that says nothing. It reveals nothing about you, okay? So be comfortable in stillness, be comfortable in silence, be comfortable in the pause. This will make you a more dynamic, strong dancer, because then when you move from a place of meaning, you move from a place of purpose. You don't move just to fill the void, just to please, just to prove that you know. It's a completely different starting point, and the result is equally different. It's very obvious when a dancer moves meaningfully or when she or he moves because they're trying to fill the void. I hope this video enlightened you in some way, that it inspired you in some way. Leave your comment in the comment section. Share the video if you feel it will be beneficial to your dance peeps. And subscribe to the channel and to Joana Saahirah's World newsletter. You will find how in the description box below this video. I will see you soon at Joana Saahirah's online dance school or somewhere around the world. I love you. One big, big kiss.